The working title for this inquiry looks at, with extensive material selections, often having several product options in the same range, what added dimensions or artifacts may set these materials apart in every furniture design? Issues and debates involved in the proposed research: near sourcing versus corporate manufacturing supply chains or global sourcing. Material from a design perspective, when fitted well by knowledgeable persons, the materials take on a new conceptual quality which enhances the balance of visual poetry and functionality. Collaborations between designers and artisans are considered for structural finishes, but this should extend to the furniture procurement. Cagliano proposes the potential effects of near sourcing on supply chains by leveraging the chain's responsiveness to the designer's demands. Near sourcing is considered as an alternative to global sourcing. Switching to continental artisans resulted in an increase in flexibility regarding the design and creativity adjustments and a responsiveness to uncertainty, thus increasing the effectiveness in risk and economic management. In theory, these ideologies give the designers the opportunity to rethink material application, customize combinations, create one-off design items, and with majority of the process controlled and tailored. However, the biggest contributing factor to idea generation and design thinking was considering the production line, the ability of small suppliers to keep up with demand, the quality of work small chains might produce if pressured, and the expense of customization. These concerns prompted additional research. Designers have ordered from global sources to ensure that the orders can be met and that the products can withstand high traffic. Then, collaborating with artisans to individualize these otherwise standard pieces. This seems to be the bridge to merge the pros of both manufactured import and artisanal customization. It is difficult to follow a purely artisanal or corporate manufacturing supply chain format. It requires slow integration. This is the balance between artisanal and manufacturing, specifically for the MA project and the critical inquiry. Guiding research questions and examples of artifacts to be analyzed. The context of the MA project looks at creating a brand persona. But how is this relevant to the material selection? Capturing the essence of a brand and material choices, as well as application, is how the design solution weaves the texture of the space. This is linked to the depth gained from the perspective of the three artifacts: interdisciplinary collaboration, which works with a combination of artisans, near sourcing, and furniture procurement suppliers, import, to create a durable interior FF&E whilst maintaining a customized finish. And how can this collaboration between specialists in their field broaden the capabilities of the materials in furniture? The second, restoration design. This is learning how to select materials which will enhance what is existing through juxtaposition. The existing new materials modernize the product in their unique application. But how does the designer know which elements of the existing site will psychologically create a nostalgic attachment? The client journey and the creative process is the third artifact. Thumbnail to concrete. This is the first stage where the client engages with the project in a tactile format, setting the tone for the creative process. Is there a close link between restoration design in the past and the creative process the present, in which the client imparts their own heirlooms and sentiment? This topic was originally developed with the intention of moving materials and furniture items solely to near sourcing for customized products. However, a more realistic solution is adding a new dimension in terms of finding the balance between fully bespoke and depending on established suppliers. The proposed methodology: secondary research, journals and articles, followed by supporting case studies, addressing how material selection and application in furniture affect creating a brand persona by using the three artifacts mentioned. Primary research includes interviews and biographies with industry specialists from a range of design disciplines. The academic journal will use the case study, Squire and Partners London head office, as a framework. It breaks down each component of the MA project and addresses the topic of material from several perspectives, aiding in the developing of the designer's approach. Key sources and materials to be used. The listed resources aim to address restoration design and the creative process in relation to furniture, how collaboration can change the way materials are worked with, near versus global sourcing, customizing existing elements, and the psychology of design. Regarding the context, the building's historical influence on the new design will be addressed. The above will be guided by the Squire and Partners case study. The firm prides itself on collaborating with and hosting in-house interior designers, architects, and illustrators, etc., and in this case collaborated with craftspeople and furniture makers. The brand's emphasis is focused on responding to context, sourcing the finest building materials, and delivering a meticulously detailed product, and this speaks to the working of materials and their approach.